Good morning, everyone. Marisa will be joining us shortly. This is her sister, Mia. You all know that, and my husband, Don. But good
And
morning,
it's
everyone.
Monday, September 30th. Welcome, everybody.
Yes, so it's the last day of the month. It's also the last day of our wonderful sale. And I hope that people are benefiting from that. Gosh, we benefited overnight, and we're not quite sure where that came from, but so it's all good. Anyway, does anyone have any wins they wish to share with us this morning? Go for it, Jackie.
So I'm hoping she's gonna hop on, but it doesn't look like she hopped on. But I've been talking to a gal for a couple of years, and she finally pulled the trigger yesterday. It was Saturday, so she joined, and I'm excited for her because she's a bodybuilder. She also runs a home daycare, and so I was planting seeds and ideas. So for her. And then yesterday, Issa did this great fair up in Prescott. So Dirk, I would love to talk to you. I have a zillion ideas of things that we need to do here locally, but if you guys haven't had, I think it would be worth kind of all of us brainstorming, and even in your areas, if you wanted to do what Issa did and duplicate it with positive evolution, and having people come and inviting some people to sponsor and have like a health fair, but then have them do some leadership stuff in your area. If you get a couple of distributors to help support you, it was definitely well worth going. And I'm sure there were a lot of you that went to Utah to do Carrie Dickey's thing, a while ago. I just couldn't go at that time. So, I definitely think it's worth kind of planting some seeds and doing some things. I thought it was
Thank
really
you for
good.
sharing that, Jackie. No, I actually took part with Dr. Karen Lawley, who came from the Hamptons last weekend, and we did this Zenathon event, which wasn't our event. I was a vendor at the event,
Right. Okay.
but
And
it
how did
really,
that go for you? How did
really
that go for
well,
you?
really well. We got some substantial orders and people that have said if they have good benefits on the Healthy Glow Stack, that
Mhm.
they might be interested in sharing this with people. So
Yeah,
it was a very good
how many of those
thing to take
OCOs did
part
we end
in.
up treating on Friday?
Somebody's needs to be muted. Oh, thanks,
I
Michael.
just muted him.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, it was a very beneficial thing to take part in, and I was really grateful to have Karen here helping me as well. Don was up in New Hampshire visiting his daughter, so but he helped us get set up. So anyway, that was great. So anybody else have any wins, Jolene? I know the sale's not in Canada just via the NFR site, but maybe that's benefiting somewhat. Do you want to speak about that?
Well, a little like for us. So I learned last week that, or maybe it was the week before, because I really want the vitamins to come to Canada. Like we love those vitamins, but there's not enough people buying them. So corporate isn't pushing to get them here. So it's
You
like
mean the
people, get
micronutrients?
people to, pardon?
Did you mean the micronutrients?
Yes, the AM, PM, and the D.
Yep.
So yeah, I was like, when I was talking about the sale, I was like, get people to buy the vitamins so we can get them in Canada, or get corporate to start pushing because, you know, we don't have we don't have the number of people purchasing, right? So
I know.
it's gotta
It will
be,
come. We
it
know
will.
it's going to come your way. And then you
But I was able to get a few. I do have some US customers, so one of them was able to take advantage of it. And yeah, so I don't know how other people are doing with it, right? Because we also have the little caveat now that we weren't really aware of. But if we promote the NFR site on social media and any of the products on there, we could risk losing
oh
that
yes.
site altogether.
Yeah.
And then it risks GLP-1. And
Yeah.
so you then become very limited with your reach, right? It has to be all your
Word of
personal
mouth.
contacts,
Yeah,
word of mouth, one-on-one sort
right.
of
Mm.
communication.
Yeah.
Because if we lose that site, that would really suck.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's not going to happen.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
So,
as long as everybody's very well aware of, and thanks Jolene for sharing that, because that's important for everybody, even United States people to know. I mean, I have friends in Canada. I'm not necessarily promoting to Canada, but I don't know, how does that work? If, as long as I'm US, but if they're my friend, how does that?
Yeah, if you're for the NFR, if you're speaking one-on-one with them and you want to tell them what's
Right.
on there and all about it and share the link, absolutely.
Right.
It's just if the government sees that you are promoting it, it could
Right.
get compliantly, we could get in trouble.
Yeah,
So,
you can't
Promoting it
promote-
specifically to Canadians per se.
you can't do anything on social media about anything with the weight product, any of it, any
well,
GLP
we
or any of
we
the NFR.
can with the caveat that it's launching in the US and that we're
Right.
promoting to the US. Then if any Canadians reach out asking about it, you can have a one-on-one conversation, but we cannot promote the GLP-1 product to Canada saying that it is available to Canadians. That has to be a one-on-one conversation.
Which
very
also
important
means
to
you
us.
can't be posting before and after pictures, correct?
We can post
Right.
before and after pictures of people from the US, but we cannot
Right.
post our own.
That's really important, you guys. So, as we expand until it comes to Canada,
Which is
um,
probably going to be fall 2025.
yeah, yeah. All right. Keep going, Mia. You're doing great.
Oh, well, we were just sharing wins, and if anyone else has any more wins that they'd like to share.
Well, I can share something that literally just happened this morning with my dentist, and we go to a biological dentist right up the road. She, I say, you know what, this is them calling. I'm gonna have to take it because it's a dentist.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
He had
Teaching
a good
bio lunch.
conversation, and we'll see if he can share that towards the end. But at any rate, anyone else want to share any wins, or is the sale has the sale been working well for you? Great. Jamie, you want to talk about that?
Beautiful, Jamie. You are rocking it, girl. This girl I've watched grow so incredibly. It's just been really a lot of fun.
It's super fun, you start the conversations and it's funny where it goes, and as you get the opportunity to share sales and stuff, don't get in your own way. Just send the message as soon as you know about the sale. Because a lot of the times people don't see the emails, and it's amazing how many people are like, oh, I'll go right now and stock up. And it's like, okay, great, And I've reconnected a lot with some people from high school, and they are going through their own health journeys, and it's fun to talk about that and the options that are out there. And I have a friend that I've known literally since kindergarten who is going to order an enrollment pack shortly, and I really hope to, build this business with her and help her share. So that's super exciting.
Awesome. That's so fantastic, Jamie.
That's
Wow.
great. And, letting her know how much fun it will be to do together. So, which you guys, you got to get to convention.
Listen, I wanted to share something that I saw. Sarah and Chris Smith used to be in the New England area, and now they're out west in Utah. But Sarah posted this morning a picture of the stock. Guys, this is so flipping exciting. I mean, the stock has been steadily around what, 4, 5, 6? It's over 13 right now a share. So look how quickly that has just gone,
Mhm.
right? So, I mean, if you don't own stock, I would do it now because we may see that double, triple. So it's just very, very exciting. But it also says a lot about the opportunity and what we are a part of. And being a part of it at this time with this new launch, it's like we get to be those people in the beginning again, because it's going to be that big. So it's really about building our lists, our VIP lists, and, just getting names of people that said, let me know when that comes out, and if you can get their, info to put an order in for them, that's great. If they already have a subscription, you can either, if it's already processed, set up another subscription, and you can always, migrate the next month's subscription, or merge them together so that it's one subscription, if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, speak up now.
If it's appropriate, I could share what I was going to share. Calls with healthcare professionals are like 2 seconds and you're done.
Yeah,
So-
sure. Go ahead, honey.
Is it okay, or may I share what I was
Go
going to?
ahead.
Okay, so I was just there this morning, and we had shared the products with them quite some time ago, a few years ago, and they got on, quote unquote, the Trice Energizer. She told me this morning that she has 6 boxes sitting around. And that she's taken like a little bit now, and then like she's picked 3. And my mouth was open. I couldn't say anything. I was a captive audience. I'm like, what do you mean pick 3? It's a Trice Energizer. So she told me later she would like take just, there's 2 NRF1s, 2 NADs, and 1 NRF2, right? So she just randomly picked 3 of those and stick them in her mouth like every few days. So she said she was having some probably detox reaction. And and this may be interesting to people. Dr. Sveta, Jackie, did you want to ask something? Oh, Dr. Sveta has a specific order of gradually introducing the Trice Energizer that she has shared. And so I was able to walk her through that. And she actually said, send me an email with that. I won't go over the steps now, but it's gradually introducing the 3 till at the end you're on all 3, because I said the NAD can be fairly powerful. So she very much wants to start that again, and I was glad to see that. I said, you have to do it every day. She also said, you 2 come in here looking younger every time. It's amazing. So that was really nice to hear. And then I also, of course, had to talk about the GLP-1 activator. She said, please send me information about that. I want to learn more. So I'll be sending her a link probably to Dr. Jess's talk that she did recently, which was really great. So just wanted to share that.
So I would like to piggyback on what Dawn said just now. I think it's really important because something like that with what that doctor was doing, and I'll never forget, because when we launched Nerf 1, I was in the doctor's meeting and they had recommended that you never take Nerf 1 without taking Nerf 2. So it's really important that we make sure that people understand that, because when we make new mitochondria, we create higher levels of oxidative stress. So you really want the oxidative stress to be lower, and then introduce the Nerf 1. And then once the Nerf 1 and the person has kind of balanced out, then I introduce NAD. Because otherwise, for some people, their constitutions can't handle all of that. And instead of them being successful, then they stop. So especially for newbies and newer people who are getting on and learning, we, talk to the person who invited you, but we all just need to be mindful of that.
Yeah,
thanks,
and
Dawn.
especially if they have like medications that they're on, because I had an experience like that with someone that just was like, give me the Trice Energizer, and it was just too much for them, and they panicked and got off of it. So
Right. And I usually also tell people, and I don't know how everybody else does, but I also ask what medications they're on, because I am medical. I don't want to be responsible for anything. And I always tell people 2 hours away. So if they don't take any meds at lunchtime, I usually have them take our stuff at lunchtime, because they're usually eating lunch and they're usually eating a fat. And I always tell them, because protein gets better absorbed with a fat. So that's something important just to think about, okay?
thank you.
If anybody would like to have this order of gradual introduction from Sveta, let me know. Perhaps I could put it in Team Inspired Change. I know we're all about GLP-1 right now, and this is off that topic. But
Please do that.
No,
Dawn.
please do, yeah. And
Please post it in Team Inspire Change.
we'll
and
do.
Michelle Voris wants to share something. She put a message in the chat.
Okay.
So-
Good morning. Good
Hi,
morning.
Michelle. I'm so happy
Good
you're on
morning,
here.
Michelle. Go for it.
Good morning, family. So I just wanted to tell you our good news. So I have been in LifeVantage 2 years, and this morning we submitted to compliance. I'm actually changing to this team, and so uh, Isa will be my direct sponsor, and I love what you guys have going on. I love how you work together. I've been watching you, and I want to be a part of it. And so we're waiting for that to be approved, and then I have about 50 people interested in GLP-1. So we're going to be doing a meeting and just getting those people ready. So we're hoping and praying that goes through very soon. But I just wanted to tell you I'm excited to be here with you.
Oh, Michelle, that's fantastic.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited,
We're
Michelle.
excited to have you with us too. My
Yeah,
God.
I'm excited, and my team will be coming over. So we're gonna do some handiwork and move those people over, and then I'm gonna move all my customers over. And again, I'm excited to be part of a like a real close knit tribe, and I really want to work with all of you. So please know I want to collaborate and work with you, and like let's build this thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
Michelle's amazing. She's the bomb
She's
diggity.
brilliant. She
Always
knows her
helping other
stuff.
people.
She knows this industry. So, yeah, thank you. What a
Yeah.
gift.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Michelle, Kim LaChapelle is asking, is
yeah,
there no waiting
I,
time anymore to switch?
there is a waiting time, but we're hoping, since I have everybody's approval upline, that they can forego that. So I will let you know.
Thank Michelle, thank you. We're
welcome.
excited to have you. That was a very a big surprise. So thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. I think we're doing something tomorrow. I just want to throw out also, you guys, Rosa Perez. I can see that she's getting ready to take off with this business. I know she's helped many of people on social media. And we did a big launch on Friday morning. So now and boy, does this woman have an agenda. So like it's timed out. It's timed out. We got 30-minute block, and we had Sharon LaBraca on and myself, and she had, how many guests did you have? 4, I think. And she's really,
You're
so
muted,
you're
Rosa.
muted, but can you share what you're doing?
Yeah.
And how you're inviting people, and then like we're doing something every week now.
Yes, yes, thank you. So I've been really excited about GLP and what's happening and how it's going to launch the company, and it's how it's going to launch my business. So I just been taking some real inspired actions, and people that I meet that need GLP for one way or another, I'm inviting them to know about it and know what the benefits are for their lives. And I have to say that this was definitely inspired by Mia and Marisa, because we've been working on their strategy for GLP launch, pre-GLP launch, just talking about gut, talking about the brain function. And so from working with them, I have learned, and also watching videos and all the great YouTubes that have been put out there, replays for us to learn about it. I've then have now kind of articulated my language to share with people around me that I see are needing some kind of support from a health perspective and a wealth perspective. So I'm more aware now and more vocal and comfortable vocalizing it. So what I've done is I've selected specific people that I want Sharon and Marisa to, as third-party validation, to share more of what this company, Protandem and GLP, will do to enhance and optimize their bodies. Sharon is the medical validation on that call. So most of the people that are on that call they're executive. They're looking for optimizing their lives. They're not all very sick, but they do know somebody, family members that are, but they're on the call because they want something to help them with their health. So the need is already there. And so the call that I've structured is people that I know. I already know exactly what they need. I'm not a medical, so I can't really prescribe them. I can only speak to my personal experience and my story and what Tandem and what collagen and what now the GLP is going to do for me, because I will take it. I'm about to do a show on November the 9th, and I have to lean up at least another 7%. So GLP, in fact, I'm going to do a belly fat challenge. Okay, that these people that are joining my call every week, there's going to be a little call to action, a little activities, but eventually creating a tribe of people who want this thing. So I do have a success story. So Marisa, two of those people that that were on the call, I followed up with both of them. And so today, cross my fingers, I have my third call where we're going to be in front of a computer and we're going to be taking some orders. So I just wanted to say that it worked, it worked.
Congratulations.
And people that didn't attend, that said they were going to attend, they are now attending the next one. So I'm kind of keeping the string along and just, and just kind of creating a little magic every Friday for half an hour. Let's talk about health. Let's talk about how we can help you. And, I'm bringing people the water. They have to be thirsty enough to want to drink it. And so that's kind of how, and I'm trying to get people who are thirsty about their health, thirsty about their wealth, to be on these calls so that they're more effective. So that's kind of what my strategy is.
Good
Oh,
job.
love
And
it.
it's keeping that funnel full,
Yeah.
which is super important. You're planting the seeds, and when you have events, whether they're virtual or in person, just because somebody can't join you that week doesn't mean you stop inviting and having. You've got to keep that lifeline going. So good job on that. Sean Johnson, by the way, is having another home meeting on next Monday here in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, good, Simone, you're on. And Cindy's picture just went away. I wanted Cindy Quinneville to share because she got her first consultant. There you are, Mama. All right, unmute yourself and talk. Simone, we're going to talk to you. And Braitley, if you're available, we're going to talk to you too. The new people, you guys, this is the thing. LifeVantage, as you know, the Post just have 300 new consultants this month. Okay, it's crazy. This is called momentum, and we're part of something new. Whether you're a little nervous, a little scared, it's exciting, it's life-changing, and people, like I was with Maria Williams, we were all together yesterday up in Prescott, and Maria's like, this is the simplest and easiest time ever for LifeVantage. So we have to get out of our head and into our hearts. And speaking of that, Cindy Quinneville, you just shared, she just got a beautiful friend, a dear friend of hers as a consultant who really probably is going to be a customer more, I think, right now. But go ahead, Cindy. She's brand new in LifeVantage. I've met her through my women's networking group, and she's just a lovely lady, works in the nonprofit sector, and we're having a lot of fun.
Yes, we are. No, it was a lot of fun. I got on a call with Marisa and my friend Heather, and really kind of went into it, not really thinking she'd do much. And then at the end, she signed up as a consultant. So it was quite fun. And I think it was just rewarding. And what I love about this group is that you're on a call with Marisa. She had lots of health questions. Marisa jumps on, gets Sharon on the phone, gets Sharon on the Zoom, and all of a sudden all their questions are getting answered, and Heather felt comfortable enough just to jump in. So it does take the team. It takes everyone together, working together to make it happen.
And it does. And you don't always need a medical person. I just had gotten off a Zoom with her and just texted her. I knew she was kind of available. We had just gotten off Rosa's Zoom, and I just said, hey, if you're able to join, here's a Zoom link. And she was, and she gave that, few minutes validation, and it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Guys, we're all here for each other. You got to we have to lock arms together. This is the time that we all work together. So with that, I'm going to turn this over really quick. Britley, she said she's on mute. So if you can talk, great. If not, I get it. But this is Charlotte's new consultant, Charlotte Merrill. Did Britley go away? Oh, I think she did. Anna, do you want to say anything? And then we'll go to Jackie and Simone. You're muted? Okay.
Good morning. I'm here.
Okay, hi, honey.
We just wanted to, I guess Brett Lee's not here anymore, but
Oh, we just
No,
lost.
Brett Lee says she's in school, so I have to stay in the background. She's on mute.
awesome. Okay, well, Charlotte, did you want to welcome your friend
She's
Brett
not
Lee?
on.
Okay, that's okay. We'll do it another time. Maybe we can organize it better next time. But Brett Lee and Charlotte have been friends since their freshman year of high school, and Brett Lee's a leader, and that's how they met each other. What was the program that she was in? What was the program in high school that she was in?
Leadership
Where it was
Uh,
where she was
link crew.
the link crew that was linking the freshmen to the high school. And so she just took Charlotte under her wings. It's been several years. Charlotte's 20 now and graduated. So anyway, it's just fun to see these
Yeah.
relationships grow, and she's seen the growth Charlotte has made over all these years. So we're just excited. So thank you.
Long times.
The Merrills always sharing such a beautiful family. I can't wait for you all to meet them at convention for those of you that are coming. They're just incredible, incredible folks. All right, Jackie, I want you to introduce your new friend and consultant, Simone.
Well, we talked about her before she got on and at the very beginning. So everyone, this is Simone. Simone and I met a couple of years ago when I met a friend of hers who was a brain doctor, and he introduced me to Simone, and we've been talking for years. And when I told her we have a natural GLP-1 coming out, she's like, what? And I'm like, yep. And she's a fitness guru. So you know, she's into everything like Rose is into. So I thought they would be a good pair, and she could get some really good ideas to help on the West Coast. She's in California. So I'm excited for Simone because she's a big influencer she's got a big following on Instagram and Facebook. She's just out there. So I'm excited for her and excited to help her get her dreams.
Welcome, Simone. Come share a little
Yay,
bit about
welcome.
you.
Mwah, 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 mwah. I can't believe it's been 2 years that passed. I can't believe that I've
I
known
have that coffee cup. I have that coffee cup.
you really. Oh
Yes,
my,
I do.
love this coffee cup. I love this coffee cup. But anyway, I can't believe it's been 2 years past. A lot of changed. I have a child daycare. That's doing well, but I have a passion and love for health and wellness and helping people to be healthier. That is like my all-time passion and love. And it's not just the product that's coming out October. I mean, that's exciting about the new product, about that with helping people with weight loss and helping them with their brain. And I just love all of it. And I really want to be a part of it. And I really want to start serving and helping people. Because as you guys can see in America, I don't know why, but we all know why. And that's another topic. But why there's so much sickness and unhealthiness in America, and it's annoying. And a lot of people they don't know, they're not educated. So people like us can help them feel better, look better, feel energized. So that's my thing I like about the product. It's doctors that really care about helping with the health and wellness first. And then, I'm not against medication. If, it depends on the situation, but I do think that coming from this, starting with vitamins and nutrients and minerals and things for our body that is natural as possible, I'm a true believer. So that's all I got to say. I'm just happy to be here, and I love the excitement and the getting together and helping each other. That's a wonderful thing. And I think the world needs that right now a lot.
Welcome to this movement. Many people call this multi-level missioning. You know,
Yes.
which is really beautiful. So thank you for saying yes and seeing this, and thank you for aligning and joining with Jackie. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I think I'll see you tonight on a little training, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's awesome. You guys, I'm doing the Pose One Person Big Difference team call tonight at 5:30 p.m. One of the things I do want to make sure you guys know is that you have some kind of Excel spreadsheet or something that you have people's names written down that want the GLP-1, because October 11th is going to be wild and crazy. They're going to have holding tanks online as well, I think, because so that the system doesn't shut down. But what I would be doing is making those conversations with people and asking them, would you like me to process your order, or send you a link? Some of those people that you might know, their passwords, you can, go in there. Don't put their credit card numbers on any kind of Excel spreadsheet, because you don't want to ever chance anything like that happening, right? You'd be really responsible for that. But you're going to have some kind of system where you have their information so that you can plug it in. Like, I have a friend who's going to be on a plane at the time of the launch. So she's asked me, she's already a Healthy Glow Stack customer, has asked me to process the order that day. So, and then what everybody should have a date on the calendar and posting on Big Blue Calendar. You guys, Big Blue Calendar is like popcorn right now. I'm telling you, it is where you go to see what's going on all over the place. All of the corporate calls that we get, through our Telegram broadcast group, all of those with the Zoom links are on the website. But now, like my October 19th event, it's not mine, but it's a corporate sponsored one that I'm hosting here in Phoenix, October 19th. This is coming out of convention. Kim LaChapelle is going to be having one. I hope it's on Big Blue Calendar, Kim, on October 22nd. And that's Kim's with Maria Williams on her team, but she's part of our team and always on our team calls. We love her so much. And so that's going to be also, we're going to put that on Big Blue Calendar, right, Kim? You're going to put that on Big Blue Calendar. Thumbs up. I can't hear you. You're muted. And anyway, good job. Yeah.
I'm doing the poster and I'm doing Big Blue today. Right now.
Okay. Thank
How do
you.
you find the Big Blue Calendar?
Go to bigbluecalendar.com. It's also on your website, you guys, when you do the drop down window, when you're logging into your back office. Let me just show you what this looks like, because it's really important and it's super intuitive. It's really easy. So hold on just a second. I'm going to go to a new window. And it got sleepy over COVID. We used to use, can you all see my screen? We used to use this website all the time when I first started LifeVantage, and I would call people in Massachusetts or Kentucky or Florida if I knew somebody that I was prospecting and calling, and I go, oh my gosh, there's something in Michigan. Oh my gosh, I have a brand new consultant, you guys, in Michigan. She's a dental hygienist, and I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to tell that new consultant that I don't know where Richland, Michigan is. I don't know if it's near Detroit. If anybody knows, let me know. But here you've got all these people. I don't know Chanel. I don't know Angie, and I don't know Hannah, who's an RN. But I do have an email. I do have a phone number, and I can make a phone call, or I can text and say, oh my gosh, I have somebody that's really interested in learning more about LifeVantage, and I want to plug her into a community, or him into a community. So you can see like Mia and Dawn last week, they did theirs. I had mine on the, I don't know, it was the 20, yeah, right there. So you could click on that and you could see that I was having a home meeting here. Sean Johnson just, I think, submitted it over the weekend for that next October, or this coming October. So look at October's calendar. Already full. I love that LifeVantage has all their webinars. Canada's calls are on, Canada's got their Connect Tour coming up as well. So that's kind of like our Connect Tour here. So you can see, like, why now? All of these webinars are there with the Zoom link. It's just an easy stop. So when you're adding, so let's say I want to add an event, I would just go to add an event and I would just fill out. It's intuitive. You would just fill it out. And then you can put, like, if there's an executive leader speaking, put that. If there's directions for parking or, whatever, you put it there, and then you just submit. And then it doesn't take very much time at all for LifeVantage to approve it. So I'm just saying, make this part of your, when you're making your shareables or whatever it is that you're adding, this is also really important, because this is what helps create momentum within the company, right? And it helps connect with other people. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to have Jess Bueller, Dr. Jess Bueller, on the One Person Big Difference call tonight. She just hit EC1 yesterday. She was 8,000 away from it last month. So you guys don't underestimate what this launch can be for you and your business. Like, see where you are and stretch and think bigger. Think bigger. You might be 40,000 away from the goal that you're wanting, but think 40,000 could really happen by the end of October. This sale that is today, that it ends today, the 20% off, really be intentional with your customers. Look in your back office under the reports, see what subscriptions have failed on your team, not just you. Do you know how to do that? Do you guys know the reporting? It's just all there. You just have to take the time to do it, and look and see what rewards points under reporting, the rewards points that are there, the people that have rewards credits that, oh my gosh, they're going to expire October 22nd. Why don't you take advantage of this 20% off sale, and you'll be able to experience that. If you need a script, reach out. I had put something out there. I think Jamie had kind of created something as well. You can tweak it and make it your own. But today is the last day of the month. So, I know there's people that are, I know that, like, Rosa or Sharon is inches away from becoming a diamond seller and hitting SC3, like inches away. So, you got to stretch. She's like, well, how I do that? I go, well, it's not all on you. It's helping your team, because if you help your team does better. That helps you rise as well. So that's what I love about network marketing and this business model, is that we are only as successful as the people we help, right? We only, so find out those goals where people are at in their business and reach out, okay? For anyone, Mia, thank you for taking over this morning. I was on
Oh, you're
my
so
whole
welcome.
networking thing. Anybody else have anything they need to share? We can do some follow-ups here for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to end the call at 9:20. If people want to stay on, 9:20 my time, Pacific time. If people want to stay on, they can stay on, but know
Hey,
that,
Marisa.
yeah, Doug, hi.
Hi. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to ask for everybody's prayers for Anna's father. He was diagnosed with I can't remember exactly what it's called, but he's got a large cancer in his leg,
Oh,
and they've been in down in South Africa on a mission. He's flying back. He'll be back in the States tomorrow. And so they wanted to amputate actually his leg down there. And so Dr. Sveta has been a big help in moving things in a different direction. So I just wanted to mention that to everybody, and be engaged in some massive faith-filled prayers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
thank you, Doug. Wow. Sending love and light and prayers and healing prayers for them. I'm glad they have Sveta too. Wow.
Yeah. So she was a big help, because she said if they were to amputate his leg, he would have died in the hospital. So he's, I think, going to be on a plane today. He'll arrive home tomorrow. He's going to the Mayo.
Thank
Right
you.
away. So
Thank you for letting us know.
Anna, if you need anything, I'm
She's
right
not
by
on.
Mayo. I'm 5 minutes, so call.
Prayers to everybody. Prayers to
Thank
you.
you.
Light and love.
Love you, Anna.
Thank you.
What cannot God do?
All right. Well, with that, I'm sending love and prayers, and maybe we just take this time to go off on our own unless you need some help, you guys. I'll start working on my stuff that I'm doing and follow. There's a lot to do.
yeah, and I didn't want to throw a negative into such a wonderful call, and it's not a negative. It's just I believe if
Right.
the more people praying, uh,
Yeah. Thank you, Doug.
Well, that's the purpose, I think, for this community is that, one heart, one love towards healing mankind. And that mankind includes those people that are right next to us. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, and even sharing that, because, just to give Anna and Lauren the extra support that they're gonna need going through. Things like that are rough. I mean,
yep,
so.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
thank God we have Dr. Sveta too,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
like you just
yeah,
kind of know
good
that
gift.
you're gonna be okay when you talk to her. Right?
yeah.
So
Aw. Anna, your daddy's gonna be fine. Double up on that Nerf too. Maybe triple. I don't know.
Uh,
Listen to Sveta.
yeah.
So I don't know if this is the appropriate time to ask this question, Marisa, but what does one need to do to get a Jeep? Because
All
I
right.
see myself, with my new beautiful
Oh.
platinum hair in that beautiful white.
Oh, yeah.
So no, seriously, I mean, momentum. So I mean, if this is going to help me get it, I mean, I'd like to talk to you about single steps so I can track it and get there because I seriously would like to get there.
Yeah, I love it. And you can. And we can talk offline on that too, but there is the My Life Venture program. It mentions it on the website, but bottom line is you have to be an EC2 now with this new comp plan to earn the Jeep. And so we don't want to take a big bite of the elephant right now, right? It took a while to get there. But I will tell you, when I started LifeVantage 12 and a half years ago, and it's so weird to see my face all red, you guys, I'm so sorry. But anyway, you're my fam. So when I saw that Jeep program roll out, it was at the time with the old comp plan, you had to maintain Pro 7 for a year, which is EC1. And it's basically the same thing. It's just now they call it EC2. You have that 150,000 organizational volume points coming. But what I would do is that might seem like a lot for somebody that's just brand new. So I would just say, have it in front of you. Have pictures of the have you
Where it's complicated.
Karen,
Here,
I'm
I'm gonna show it
muting
to you.
you. Thank you, Karen. Can you mute yourself? Thanks. Okay. Anyway, so you just have to envision you see yourself like when they rolled that program out and I went to a convention and I was listen, you guys, I was 2 weeks into LifeVantage, didn't know one thing about network marketing, and I went to this event that changed my life forever. I could have just bought a box and not gone to an event, and I would never have seen the magnitude of what I was a part of. It could have been easily just like I've done other things in the past, bought some product, didn't really understand the business, and didn't focus. But I saw people on stage with real stories just like me that had changed their life. And that started building belief in me. But then they rolled out that Jeep program. And I wanted the Jeep not just to have a Jeep or material thing. It was about fun, freedom, adventure, thinking outside the box, which is LifeVantage. It is LifeVantage. And so we followed, it was in Colorado, and it was a convention. I wasn't 2 weeks into it. This was my first year. It was one of the other conventions. It was in Colorado. My husband and my kids were young at the time. We drove in a Ford Explorer that we had, and they were giving Jeeps away to all the executives up on stage. And I followed all of those Jeeps after the convention, drove up to I forget the name of the
Peaks
mountain.
Point. It was my first
Pikes
convention.
Peak. Pikes
Pike
Peak.
Peak, sorry.
Pikes Peak, and we followed them up there. We followed all these Jeeps with our little Ford Explorer because I wanted to embody the feeling of what it felt like And it was truly one of the most wonderful moments that of my memories, period. And I even remember, I think it was Callista or Elise that threw up in the brand new
Callista, I think she did. Yeah.
she got sick, car sick, and the altitude up there, it's like 19,000 feet. So it was a lot. But it gave me the vision. I put it on my vision board and I put a picture of a Jeep on a vision board. And I will never forget that Jeep coming out here, this Jeep that's in my driveway right now, them dropping it off at my house, off one of those big trucks, and our kids being there. Took him out of school because they said it's going to be delivered. So we went and got him and brought him out of school to the house. I went live on Facebook. I remember Michelle was like, "You got to go live," and it was so beautiful. The feeling. So you can do this, and this launch can really propel your business on a level that get out of the limiting thoughts. Like think really big, really stretch your thinking about what you can accomplish, because you're here for a reason and we have the best products on this planet, and you are that person to share this message. You are the messenger for what we have with LifeVantage. So yes, it is going to be for you. You are going to have that Jeep, and we just have to be patient and never quit. That's the whole key here. I hope that everybody here on this call continues to stay with LifeVantage and continues to share what we have, because it's really important, and continue to get loud and proud about it. Think outside of your comfort zone. The Pose have a beautiful social media basic guide, a 30-day, redo it. Send it. If you haven't done it in a long time, every single day you get a new text giving you an idea of what to post, and if you need even more hand holding, Rosa's really good. She's helped a lot of people on our team. It's her business. It's what she does, but she can, bring you into this a little bit more. Use AI. That can help you. The Now site can also help you. I know Karen Lawley's had great success with that. So there's so many different pathways here, but make sure you guys have, that onepersonbigdifference.com training website is a beautiful way to help people that are brand new get involved. And Cindy, I don't know if you want to share anything with that, but she's been a really good student with that website. And I know that, can you share what it has done for you as someone who's less than 2 weeks really into this business? And you're muted, Cindy.
Yeah, no, I've appreciated it because it helped me understand, that we all have the ability to go out and speak, but how to say it and what to say and and just understanding the magnitude of multi-level marketing that everybody talks about in such a negative connotation, that it brought a positive spin. So I've enjoyed it, and learning the sites and where to go and how to find stuff. I mean, Marissa's great, and I pester her, but it's nice when I can go find it myself too. So
Right?
I
And
highly recommend it.
you're really, really good about that. She's like, I've made a spreadsheet here. I have my coupon codes already. Like, she was trying to find her coupon codes the other day to give to her new person that was going to sign up. And she couldn't find them for whatever reason at that moment in time in her back office. But she goes, I have them somewhere else. She had gone at some point in time and just made a real, everybody's got their own little mental file cabinet, whatever works your system. And so she was finding what works for her too. So and she read Eric Worre's GoPro within, like, the first time she came over for training, she had already read GoPro. If you've not read Eric Worre GoPro and Carrie Dickey's book, Network Marketing, Building Your Business, it's called Network Marketing, The View from Venus. That's Carrie Dickey's. Carrie Dickey's a presidential leader in our line, our direct line with LifeVantage. She's phenomenal. Order it today. Get the hard copy, download the audio, and learn it. It's so good. And then Eric Worre's is phenomenal. 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. Super easy read, super easy to listen to, right, Cindy? What was your main takeaway from that?
My main takeaway was really asking the question. I always just was pushing stuff out to people, but it's more like asking permission. If I send you this, will you? And they had to commit. And if they didn't commit, I'm not gonna. His point was really clear. Don't waste your time. Like they got to commit. And so that has worked phenomenally for me, even with my own family who they trust me, but I still ask the question, if I send you this, are you going to read it or look at it? And
Yes. Yes,
so,
that's so great because families sometimes can be the most difficult, but they're really important. You guys, they this is how you learn. You learn how to get thicker skin, right? From our people that are closest to us. And trust me, there are going to be people in your family that really want this. Look at I got my sister that's doing the business with me. And first she was a customer and her husband now. So, you just don't know. All right, Braitley, are you able to share anything, love? And then we're gonna wrap up.
Bradley, we just wanted to welcome you again.
We're excited for you.
I'm excited for you, Bradley.
No.
Love you, Charlotte. Oh,
Love you too.
And I just wanted to say thank you for the prayers for my dad. It's been sudden.
Yes, it's been sudden.
We
Going down with my mom tomorrow.
to get Grandpa from the airport and get him straight to
Yes.
Mayo.
Yeah,
God is with you, darlings. God is with you and with him.
yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
You
you're
guys
I'm
have a
glad
wonderful
they're
day.
coming home.
We are. And then Bradley, let us know if you need help getting on these meetings. Will be
Oh,
helpful
she
for
says
you.
it won't let her unmute.
Oh darn.
She's excited to be here, but it won't let her unmute. Let me ask. Let's see. I just asked to unmute. Does it give you another prompt?
You're
Okay.
gonna love this girl. She's a firecracker and she's the first to show up when people need help.
Well, let's do it next week if you figure out a way to get on without it muting you, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you on the One Person Big Difference call tonight. It's going to be exciting. Nice to have you here. And Simone, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that, it takes time, right? Jackie's been connecting with you for a couple years, and now it's your time. And this GLP-1 is just going to be such a huge, easy way to get people in. It's going to be good. I drank the shake yesterday. Maria got some, so some, so I actually had it. It's really good. And then
Yay.
had so much water with me that was Axio, probiotic, daily wellness, or prebiotic and daily wellness, and amino acid. That was my cocktail on the way up to Prescott. And then I went to get Maria, and she said, "Do you want some of the shake?" Carrie Dickey sent this to me. I'm like, yeah. So I had some, and I only did half the dosage, and I liked it, but then I had another liquid, so I just ended up pouring it in my drink. So I had it was fine. It was fine, but it tastes like a light vanilla. You're
Drink
gonna
was
really love it.
multifaceted.
What?
Your drink was multifaceted.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Marisa, I might have missed this. So is this new GLP-1 that's coming out a powder? Or I mean, have I been under a rock or something that I missed it?
It's two products.
Well, it's two products. So you take two capsules that are natural ingredients, plant-based ingredients. We'll know the ingredients on October 11th. And you take those first thing in the morning, or let's say you're a faster, an intermittent faster, you would take it after you're fasting. Okay. So then you would, hang on, Jackie. Then you wait 30 minutes, and the dosage calls for 4 little cups of powder in the water. Now, some people are spreading that out 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon and having the drink twice, because it does have fiber in it. And so you just have to see what it does for your system. Yes, Jackie.
Okay, I was just gonna say, what we have to be also extremely understanding that if people take thyroid medicine, the disclaimer is they take their thyroid medicine first, then wait a half hour, and then take the pills. So we just want to make sure that people with thyroid issues don't take them together or things like that. So it's really
So how do you
important.
know you take the thyroid medicine first? Because some people, how do you know that to say that?
Because there was some medical call that I was on and listening to that one of the doctors said that that was the sequence. So we can confirm that, but I believe, I remember asking and I wrote it down because
Yeah,
I
I
take
thought I heard
thyroid.
it too. Yeah, and so I thought you're right. I heard it was separate, take them separately and space it out. I just didn't know if the thyroid could also be taken later in the day.
No, the thyroid cannot. That is really first thing in the morning. So
Okay.
for those, so we have to educate distributors so that they're wise, that they're not telling someone to take it first thing in the morning. And then
Right.
that person, you know, we screw up someone's thyroid. So
Right.
it's really important that,
Yes.
you know, we have that. So that's why I wanted to say that. So
Thank you.
sorry.
Thanks, Jackie. Cindy.
Well, I was just gonna kind of echo what Jackie just said though, because I'm actually a thyroid person. So you always take it first thing in the morning. I always have to wait 30 minutes before I do anything else, even drinking my, usually not that I always wait my 30 minutes to have my cup of coffee or my whatever, but it is always recommended that you take it first thing, you wait 30 minutes before you do anything else. So I would anticipate anything like this is exactly the same as someone that takes the thyroid on a daily basis, and for years I have, so.
Okay.
Right, so 30 minutes, take it. As soon as you wake up, I open my eyes, I pop in my pill, and then I go to the bathroom and do everything else. And then wait 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the GLP-1, and then after that, then start, you know? So it's just a matter of making sure people are educated and people don't make mistakes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we'll learn all that at convention too. So,
Thank
all
you.
right, everybody. Thank you. What a great call.